Was unsparing. Why is Greg Hicks, who was the number 2 to Ambassador Stevens, now going to tell Congress and tell the American people that there were U.S. Special Forces who were in Tripoli getting ready to board a plane, come to Benghazi to help these Americans, and they were told to stand down?
Well, I think the Department of Defense has addressed this. I don't have access to the interviews that I think have been referred to in some of the news reports. So, but in terms of that issue, the response that the Department of Defense took and the actions that the Department of Defense took in response to what was happening in Benghazi, I would refer you to the Department of Defense. They have addressed this very issue, and I would refer you to the content of the ARB. Again, Admiral Mullen, Ambassador Pickering, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs, one of the most respected diplomats, living diplomats in our country, served under presidents of both parties, oversaw a very rigorous investigation that reached a number of conclusions, including the fact that action was taken immediately and appropriately, and that action saved American lives.
I know what they said, but Greg Hicks is
saying that you're citing an interview that I don't have access to.
Okay, but he's challenging the credibility of the White House. You don't care about what he's saying? Do you think he's lying?
Again, Ed, you're citing an interview that I don't have.
Could have been helped.
I'm saying that there was an accountability review board led by 2 men of unimpeachable expertise and credibility who oversaw a process that was rigorous and unsparing, that was highly critical in some areas, and that produced a series of recommendations that have all been acted on by the State Department, as the President insisted be the case. What he made clear from the very onset in the wake of Benghazi was that he wanted action taken to ensure that we found out who was responsible and that they were brought to justice, and that action be taken to ensure that we implement the steps necessary to improve the security of our diplomats and diplomatic facilities around the country so that this kind of thing can't happen again.
Last thing is there's another